Today we will create this artwork using a stencil and a texture paste. Please watch the video carefully and follow every step exactly as shown. First, take your stencil and place it in the middle of the canvas. Then secure it by applying masking tape on all four sides so that the stencil does not move from its place. Now take a texture paste. You can use texture paste from any brand. Spread the paste smoothly over the stencil. Make sure the surface is completely even and smooth. Every part of stencil should be covered with textured paste. I'm making it even, smoother from all the sides. Once you are done, gently remove the masking tape. Then very carefully lift the stencil straight up. Do not move it to the sides. Just lift it straight up to keep the design neat, like this. Once the texture paste is fully dry, think about two colors that you would like to use for the background. I have chosen a combination of brown and red. You can also choose any dark colors. The reason for choosing dark colors is that we'll be doing calligraphy in gold, and a dark background will make the gold color stand out beautifully. Start by adding a few drops of brown paint in the middle of the canvas. Then add a few drops of red paint around the sides. Using a sponge, begin spreading the paint gently. First, spread the brown color nicely in the center. Make sure to apply the paint carefully around the sides of Kun Fayakoon. There should be no white spaces left on the canvas. After spreading the brown color, we will move towards the red color on the sides. We want the brown color to stay in the middle and the red color around the edges. Finally, don't forget to paint the sides of the canvas so that artwork looks neat and complete from every angle. Now I am adding a little more brown paint to make the color more prominent. Next, apply some yellow paint at the top of the canvas. This will create a lighting effect, as if light is falling on the calligraphy from above. Let the background fully dry. Place the same stencil back exactly in the same position where we applied the texture paste earlier. Secure it again with the masking tape on the sides. Take some gold paint and apply it onto a sponge. Spread it slightly with your finger and then gently tap the sponge over the calligraphy area. Once the paint is applied, slowly lift the stencil the same way we did earlier, very carefully and straight up. Now we'll do a little finishing. Using a brown marker, carefully define the noon so it becomes clearer and gives a 3D effect, as if letter noon is sitting above the calf letter. Take a little black acrylic paint and lightly dip your brush into it. It will create a soft shadow. This will enhance the 3D look and also make the artwork look neater and more refined. Create the shadow under each letter, following the same shape in which the letter is written. Remember to use only a very small amount of paint on the brush. Do not mix water with the paint. The paint should be thick and dry. Lightly dip the brush into the paint, then tap it 2 or 3 times on a tissue to remove the excess paint. Once the brush has very little paint on it, gently start creating the shadow. This will be the final look of your artwork. The 3D effect with the textured gold calligraphy and shadows really makes the artwork stand out beautifully.